the 718, JD Sports.
What's up, everybody? We are in Dallas for the Dallas edition of the JD Sports Podcast. I am so excited to have my two guests here. A true OG, the vintage icon, Skoola. How you doing?
What's going on, man? I'm great, man. How you doing?
Good. Happy you agreed to do this, and a lot of history, so I'm looking forward to getting to that. And of course, defensive end for the Dallas Cowboys, Sam Williams. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
What I like about this is I feel like we have two generations of sneakerheads. We have like an OG and a newer sneakerhead. But I wanted to ask first, what do you guys think Dallas does better than any other city when it comes to sneaker culture?
Man, being from Dallas, when it comes to sneaker culture, honestly, it doesn't exist, man. It's not a thing. There's not a shoe like, when you think about other places like New York, I got a lot of homies in Maryland. That shoe is that city shoe. Dallas ain't like that. We don't have a shoe. Everybody just wear Jordans.
Okay.
That's it.
Do you think that's to a benefit or not? That it's wide open and you're not defined by one shoe?
Yeah, it's just wide open. I don't think anybody think of a shoe when they think of Dallas.
Okay.
I think of like music, cars, dancing. But shoes, not here.
And Sam, what would you say is like kind of, playing for the Cowboys and seeing some of like the sneaker culture? What have you noticed about like trends and things like that?
Well, see, I'm different. I'm from Alabama.
Yeah.
We used to wear like boots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's a little different for me. I wear Jordans. Like for Christmas, we only got like some Air Force Ones or something. So like before I start making money, like I became a complete Jordan sneakerhead. Like I got over, I think like 125 pair of shoes.
Wow.
I've been just collecting them. My favorite pair are the 4s.
Okay.
So
Me
I got
too.
a lot of 4s, and I like the 13s too.
I feel like the 4s are like a fastball down the middle, a lot of people's favorites. Why do you like the 13s? Just kind of different or what?
You can wear them with the skinnies or you can wear them with the flares, but they just look clean. Like I like the I forgot what they're called, but the mainly white, little black, and the red ones.
The He Got Games.
They're
Yeah.
my shoes, man. I love them. I got like 3 pair of those.
Okay.
I wear them like forces. I'm just a Jordan head. Like I love Jordans. I started buying ASICS.
And how recent?
Actually, my boy Diggs, he be looking out for me. He got a little deal or whatever.
So
he be,
sorry to interrupt, but it's funny because we were talking about like the ASICS blow up. And I think there was like a comment on YouTube that it was like Stefon Diggs blew ASICS up. I don't know if that's entirely true, but also like him getting that deal really helped it grow in popularity. And now like you look over our left shoulder, there's an ASICS right there, which maybe a few years ago wouldn't have happened.
I think that's the first time I seen them was on Diggs too.
Okay.
And then I was like, dang, them look clean. They look like Skechers, but they clean.
Yeah. Skoola, what do you think about kind of like the parity in the market and like something like ASICS being super popular? I think I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I feel like you are like a Nike head. But what do you think now that like you see everyone from kids to Cowboys defensive ends rocking ASICS?
Man, it's crazy, man, especially coming from my era where you get chased down the street wearing those. But to see them now where they at, it's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah.
I think this is a beautiful time for sneakers fashion where you can kind of wear anything and it's a audience for it, you know? Nobody's into something by themselves. So I like seeing stuff like that come up and emerge. It's been around for a long time, New Balances. To see this stuff come out and blow up and the youngsters take on a whole new thing of it where some of the older parents, like my mom wore those and now the grandkids wearing them.
Yes.
It's cool to see that, man.
Yeah, even in New York, like if you're around a school, you'll see like at lunchtime when kids are like, recess or whatever, they're all in ASICS, which is crazy. We talked about it in the New York episode, but like that wasn't always like that. It was always Air Force Ones and Jordans. So to see that.
Absolutely, man. Like you couldn't wear that back in the day, man. Me and my boys, we talk about that all the time, man.
You just would have been like, yo, what are you wearing?
But that's
like,
a lot of
you would
stuff
have been
these
cracking
days,
on
man.
people?
What?
Yeah.
You couldn't come outside with the things. So, man, but
Y'all think they still wear the high top forces? I don't see those as much.
man, I don't see them at all, man.
I don't see those as
Mid-top
much.
with the strap.
With the strap?
Yeah, I don't see them at all,
exactly.
man.
I used to wear those.
It was always a thing where like mids, it was no Air Force One mids. It was only the highs or the
Or
lows.
lows, yeah.
It was like one of those things that like before like meme culture was like, oh, you're wearing mids. But when I was working at Finish Line, now JD Sports, But when I was working at Finish Line, we were selling a lot of mids. But yeah, highs and lows were like the popular ones. And Skoola, you know, Sam said that like Air Force Ones kind of set it off for him. And you being from like a different generation, what was the first shoe that got you obsessed?
Me,
Yeah.
personally?
Yeah.
Up-tempo 96.
Okay.
That was the shoe that changed it all for me. Before that, I had like some Ewins. I was in love with those black suede basketball dangling off the side. I can still remember sitting in my class just playing with the ball hanging off the side.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And then the next year, the up-tempo 96 came out, the Scotties. That changed everything for me, man. I fell in love. I was the only kid in school with that shoe. Everybody else had on Jordans. I had on the up-tempo 96. Still one of my favorite shoes to this day. I wish they would have really gave Pippen that shoe, but it's all good, man.
So I was going to bring that up later, but I always feel like you have a bone to pick with Nike that they did Pippen wrong.
Man.
Like, I feel like you always bring that up.
I do, man.
Yeah, so what is it like that doesn't sit right with you about Pippen's
Man,
line?
Pippen put on so hard for Nike, man. How many shoes we call Pippins?
Yeah.
And none of them Pippins. You know, the same thing happened with like David Robinson. We call a lot of shoes David Robinson, but they never gave him a signature. So Bo Jackson, another one. A lot of shoes we call Bows, not Bows. And I'm like, man, if Nike would have gave these dudes all their shoes, now they being older, getting their flowers now. So, you know, I do videos about that though. A lot of cats be like, man, you don't know what you're talking about. But Nike did that to a lot of cats where they just give them a test run. I just think Pippen got the longest test run. Y'all should have gave that man a shoe 93, you know, but Nike, I need to fix that. You know what I'm saying?
And then Sam, like you said, you know, you're a Jordan head. Do you like, you said that the 4s are your favorite, you're wearing 3s. Do you like some of the newer models or you stick to kind of the classics?
I like anything. Like, it just be on the colorway. Most times I buy new shoes is when I like have a fit and I don't have shoes to go with them. It'd be weird. I look in my closet and I see all my shoes and the colors. I'm like, no, I don't like them. So I try to find something to match or something. I just like shoes.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
And I know you must have a lot of Jordans because you have to have a lot if you are bold enough to work out in Travis Scott Jordan 1s. Who's working out in Travis Scott Jordan 1s when they're selling out in seconds?
Because I just bought those shorts.
Okay.
And then I was like, it was either between Forces or the Travis Scott, the black ones.
Yeah.
Or those. And then I put them on. I was like, yeah, this hard right here. And then I wore a white beater with it. So
Even the gym, Travis Scott moving units.
everywhere,
in the gym.
everywhere. Practice, walkthroughs, Jordans.
Okay.
I love Jordan. Even on my cleats, Jordan.
Yeah. And let's talk about the cleats. What do you think now that kind of like the NFL week to week, it's so big in custom cleats and, you know, some of your teammates, Dak Prescott gets like the Jordan special makeups. Like, how is it like when those come in the locker room? Are you like clocking what he's wearing and stuff like that or what?
I really say I started that.
Oh, let's hear it. Let's hear the proof.
No. I didn't start the whole custom thing.
Okay.
But so this year was my first year back after my injury. And then I have a clothing brand. So I was like, I want to represent the clothing brand while I'm playing. So one of the trainers for the Cowboys, he was like telling me like, hey, I do custom cleats, whatever. So I gave him one pair of some old cleats. He cleaned them and he made them crazy. So I got like 4 more pair. And I was like, bro, just freestyle them. Then all of a sudden I see Dak. You know, Dak got cussed on like, look, Dak.
So Dak put in the call to Jordan like, yo, I got to compete with this guy.
Man, but I like the custom cleats, especially like the ones that have a positive message.
Totally.
And the different colorways because you stand out. Because usually, you know, you get the team cleats. Most people wearing the same cleats. But like my aunt from Alabama, she texted me. She said, I know you by your cleats.
Wow, that's
like
interesting.
literally. So it's a good thing.
And do you remember kind of like when, you know, I know I'm in kind of enemy territory because I'm a huge Giant fan, but do you remember when Odell was like doing all the crazy cleats? He was doing like takeoffs of up-tempos and stuff. And I know you said that you were responsible for the Cowboys locker room, but crazy cleats, who do you think is like responsible for really kind of breaking the door down with that? I always say it was like Odell, but who would you say?
Well, I don't know. I just started catching on really this year because I thought the custom cleats were made for that person by like Jordan, Nike, and all. But you talking about the Odell that played for the Giants that the Cowboy beat.
Well, wow.
I had to throw that in there. I had to throw that in there.
Who was the catch again? One of the most famous plays, but yeah, listen, Skoola, you know, you credit 94, 95, 96 as the best years in sneakers. A lot of people, though, are saying 2025 was a great year in sneakers. We're coming to the end of 2025. Do you think it was a great year in sneakers?
I do.
And why do you think so?
I think everybody got what they wanted.
Okay.
Everybody got a little bit of what they wanted. We got some retros for the OGs. You know, we got the bricks. We got the runners. We got a lot of Jordan retros.
Yeah.
Everybody was happy. And you can get them off the shelf. That's another thing. A lot of people think sneakers
Yeah.
garbage because they sitting on the shelf. That is normal. People, that's how it's supposed to be.
Yes.
Get out your bed and go get the shoe off the shelf. So that's another thing that why sneakers is hitting. Like, you can go get them out the store without going through all the, you know, loops and hoops.
Yeah, and a lot of people are like, oh, they're sitting, and it's like we always talk about the feeling of walking into a store and getting shoes that you actually want versus like paying tons of resale for them. But like like a shoe like this, right? This Huarache. So
That's Huarache?
yeah.
For
So
sure,
like
Trainer Huarache.
yeah, Trainer Huarache, and these are on the shelves here.
They are.
And like this is such an OG model that's just on the shelves that you walk in Saturday morning into a store like this, and it's like I'm buying it every single time. It kind of encapsulates 2025 a little bit, where like GRs are really like having a moment. What would you say about that?
You say you never seen that shoe?
I seen the Huaraches.
That was
Mine
by
is
Bo
a-
Jackson.
mine
Call him
is a
Bo
strap.
Jackson right there.
Yeah.
Mine is all this.
Yep.
They're like low.
Just the regular Huarache. That's the Trainer Huarache though. Yeah, that's the Bo Jackson.
I ain't never
For sure.
seen nothing like
No,
this.
Those are hard though. That's a classic.
Maybe I didn't know it was Huarache. Maybe I seen it, but I looked
Yeah,
past
that little symbol right there, man. This is one of them ones, man. This is retro of the year, for sure.
So it's
Absolutely.
funny because I did a video about the sneakers of the year, and I was wearing those, and I was naming all different sneakers, and people were like, "You're wearing one of the sneakers of the year."
Absolutely.
Which I love because it's a nod back to the classics, and you're kind of like the newer generation is catching on.
Yeah, and when I say 94, 95, 96, that was the greatest time for sneakers. And we get a lot of them shoes retro from those 3 years. A lot of the J's that done retro, the Air Max 96, you know, these, a lot of those shoes came from that era. So when I say that, I mean that, man. 94, 95, 96, but I'm glad we got up tempos. Dion got back with Nike. That was great for the
Come on,
retro
that's
community,
great.
man. Like, went crazy with those colorways. We still getting them. So, man, that's why I said it was good for everybody. This was a good year.
And it was funny because like you bring up Dion, which is a great point. Dion, there was a time where Dion was like, "You'll never see me with Nike again."
Right.
For that to happen in 2025, that's something that's not even like talked about that much. That he got back with Nike, and it was such a moment.
And I heard we getting the Diamond Turf 2s next
Really?
year. Yeah, so good retro.
All right.
I gotta expand my palette because I don't know what y'all talking about.
No, but
You said 95, 96.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even thought of.
They say that you're like Jordan, but look at this sizzle, right? I want to show you guys something. Is this
That was just a little something light.
a 10-foot rim?
Feel me?
Yeah, that was when my knees was
Hold on, Skoola. Hold on. He's playing in true blue threes.
Right.
You have like an old school mentality. You know, there's tons of shoes with tech, like LeBron shoes, KD shoes. You're wearing Jordan 3s on the court.
Jordan is like my thing. I don't know why. I really think it was because like growing up, we really couldn't afford them. But then, like I said, once I started getting bread, I remember one time. Look,
Let's hear it.
I remember it was 1 year. I was still in college. It was the Space Jams.
Okay.
So I had to drive to Memphis. It was like a 45-minute drive to the raffle thing.
Yes.
I drove up there probably 6 to catch the store, and then like I was driving back. I was late to practice, but I had my shoes. Like I was like, look, I ran out of practice and everything, but I had my shoes.
He told coach, listen, priorities, right?
No, I told him I overslept.
Okay.
My bad.
My bad. Look.
Skoola, what I noticed from you is you have a ton of old silhouettes.
For sure.
How many like old pairs of OGs do you think you have?
Man, not as many as some of my dogs out there. Shout out to the OG community, too. I
Okay.
told them I was going to shout y'all out. Shout out
Okay.
to all the homies out there that's putting on
Yes.
for the 90s kicks, man. One of my dogs here right now, heavy OG collector, man. That's what we hunting for right now. These days, we looking for straight OGs. You know, we can get retros anytime, but those OGs, we just on the hunt for those on the regular. Me, I don't know. I don't have that many shoes in my collection. I say I probably got like maybe 200 pair of shoes.
Not that many.
See?
OGs,
See what he did
we
there?
probably talking maybe
See what
like
he did
20 or something like that. But I mean, you know, it's collections out here that's blown up, you know,
Yeah.
but when we being particular on what we getting, you know, collections get kind of smaller, but still.
How many of them are wearable and how many have collapsed on you?
A few, man.
What are some shoes that collapsed on you that like still pain you to this day? Because I know that I have shoes that are older.
It happens.
Yeah.
It's going to happen, man.
What's one recent?
We wear old shoes. We keep some slides or something in the car, just in case you got at the venue and you start stepping on bubblegum. I feel like
Has
you
it
go
happened?
bubblegum.
Has it happened?
Oh, for sure. I had some Pippin ones out on a regular day, no backup shoes, white and silver colorway. I'm just minding my business and whistling, looking into the clouds, and look down. I felt like I was stepping on some gum or something. I looked down and outsoles behind me back there.
Man.
And I had to go the rest of that day until I got back. I had a couple more stops to make, and I had them with no sole, no outsole. I'm just walking around.
Sliding all over the city.
And people looking at me crazy, but it happened a couple of times, man. But you learn your lessons. Now, we get OG shoes. We try to get them fixed, man. We got a lot of cats out here that's restoring OG sneakers, doing a great job, and they blowing up, and more cats are sending them they OGs that's been sitting in the closet for years. So we able to bring some of them shoes out now and get them fixed and wear them again.
I always thought like I would, once they're done, and I would collect them. And then I got a pair of Stash Air Max 95s resold. Now I'm like hooked on it. If it ever happens again, like I'm definitely down. It's such like like you said, it brings it back to life.
Ain't nothing like going to a sneaker con or anything like that and being the only person in there with that shoe on.
Yes.
You're going to see Jordans and Travis's galore. But when you come in there with a 94, 95, some carnivores or something, you're the only cat in that building with that on, man. Ain't nothing like that. We live for that.
Yes.
That's what we live for, man. We want to be the only cat rocking what we rocking, especially in a sneaker venue of anything, because you're just going to see the same stuff over and over. So
how do the kids react when you pull up in like a carnivore or something like that? Do they know what's going on, or you like to give them the history?
It's for the OGs, man. It's for the OGs. Cats that older than me, you know what I'm saying? But I got a son that's 14. I'm teaching the game. So he the only kid in his school rocking certain shoes, pennies, up-tempo, stuff like that. So, we steady passing that along. Plus the youngsters that's watching the content, wanting the game, not wanting to wear what all his classmates wearing. I was that kid. So we steady passing that game on and giving game up. That's what my platform all about. I give game about this. Not only am I showing you cool stuff, I'm giving you game on it, where it came from, who designed it. Shout out to Aaron Cooper, my dog.
Oh, shout out to Aaron Cooper,
I just got the last pair I got, he designed them.
Yeah.
So we just on the hunt for all that, man. And when I heard people say sneakers are boring, I hear that a lot.
Still?
We've heard that. It comes around. Some people still say it, or some people getting out the game. The game we in, me and my homies, what we hunt for, it can't get boring, because we looking for stuff that's like, you got to flip over so many rocks.
Yes.
The hunt don't get boring. When you buying the same stuff over and over, that's where I feel like cats like, oh man, I'm just waiting on whatever next coming out. And I'm like, we don't even see what's coming out. We see the top 10 list and all that, and we love that.
Yeah.
We learn from that, but we don't buy none of that.
Yeah.
I don't know what none of that stuff, half of that stuff is. I see your list, I'm like, I learned what this is, what some of these new shoes is, because we just so in another world with sneakers, man. We all in the sneaker world, but then there's different bubbles in it too. So
what is some of your process for hunting down OGs? Like, it's obviously not going.
It's tough.
Huh?
It's tough.
Yeah, so I would love to know like the process, or like a little
tough.
tutorial. It's not logging onto eBay and putting in OG. Like what's one story that you could give that you had to hunt really?
Trying to maybe give up the secrets.
Not the secrets, but teach us.
You know what I'm saying? The search engine can be tricky.
Okay.
Depending on how you type that in, or what you can get. Plus, you got all other platforms. You got all these different platforms you can find sneakers on. It's not just eBay and StockX and all. You can get deep into Macari and Depop's and stuff like that, free game. But then, when you look for OGs, it kind of got to line up like a Soul Eclipse. You got to find the shoe, price, condition. All that stuff got to line up, and then you like, okay, you pull the trigger. That's hard, man.
Yeah.
Versus like going on the site and just, there goes a size 11, I'm done.
Yeah.
So, it's just a different process of finding shoes. I think it's a little bit more rewarding.
Definitely.
But, it's good when anybody gets shoes. It's always Christmas, so.
And Sam, is it crazy to you to be talking about shoes that are like older than you?
Yeah.
Is that nuts to you?
Yeah,
or?
I'm trying to. I'm like,
Nah, for
something
sure,
like-
man.
I'm like, what is that? I'm like,
Yeah. You're gonna be on eBay
I'm
tonight, like,
let me-
super OG.
let me look up
You
some
said you
stuff.
heavy on the James right now. How many shoes in your collection?
Like I got like a little bit over 100, but I got like 8 brothers.
Okay.
So like we all wear the same size,
That's
13,
love.
14.
Yeah.
So like will just mix and match and all that. We
that's
all
love.
share shoes.
That's all.
And then Sam, when you go into other cities, is there a certain city you love to shop in? I know, I see the tunnel pics, you have the Go Yard bag. So I know that you're into fashion. Is there like a certain city that you love to shop in?
I really do it online.
Okay.
Like late at night in the bed.
Okay.
And like
Being shot.
and I'll see it on like social media. I'm trying to keep up with the trend. Cause being in Mississippi and being in Dallas is so different. So different. TD be coming like crazy.
Like for the tunnels or like practice or everything?
Like we be in practice at we get to the facility for around 7:30. He came one time with it was some type of Nike shoe, but it was all like sparkly.
Okay.
I don't know what they call.
Maybe
but I was
like this the cactus plant dunks or something?
Yeah, I
something like that
think
for
I was like, bro, did you pick your outfit like, the night before? He's like, I just woke up like this, man. I was like,
Who do you think has the best sneaker game on the team?
Well, I'm biased because I like Jordan, and I say Dak because Dak
Okay.
be coming with some crazy J's.
Yeah.
And I think he wears size 12 and a half, 13.
He ever float you at 13 or no?
I can't fit him. He
Okay.
did one time. He
Really?
did. It was some Jordan 11s.
What color?
They were like blue.
Okay.
Like
Special
the
makeup
base-
though?
I think so. The base color was blue, bottom was white and light blue. And he gave them to me, but I could not fit them. I tried them on locker room. I said, nah, these too tight. I could not fit them.
Damn. Maybe take the insole out? It's a special makeup
You
or
feel
no?
me?
It's just
I
too
ain't
tight.
even- No, it was just too tight.
Okay.
My toes, they be curled up a little bit.
All right.
you know how you
Yeah, them days over with,
got them
man.
combs.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. A lot of people would have sacrificed, but
Yeah, we been there. Them days
yeah,
over
I
with,
applaud
man.
you for that. But yeah, Dak, it's probably tough to compete with those special makeups.
Yeah, he come with low top, high top, like I'm talking about some crazy stuff.
And I ain't know that wasn't out there, man.
Cause I think he's sponsored.
He is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I could fit his size, go in his closet and go crazy.
Yeah.
He won't miss
Damn,
him.
that got it like that.
In terms of like sports culture, what do you think current day Dallas, where would you put it? Like between Cowboys and, you know.
Come on, man, knock it off.
Here you go.
So where were you when the Luka trade happened, right? No.
What? Come on, man. Where were we all? What?
What was it? What was it like? Like
Man.
for people who don't, honestly, like I'm not trolling, but like for people who don't live here, like was it?
I thought it was a prank, man.
Yeah.
That was late too.
Yes.
That was late. I remember I just got in the house. I'm like, man, they play too much. Scroll again. They playing too much now. They still playing.
Yes.
It's like what? So that was crazy, man. That was a tough one right there. That was a tough one. We thought we had us a Dirk 2.0. G. That was tough, man.
You know, people joke, but like people must have been like, what is
That
going
was crazy.
on?
Down there at the AAC Center, they was going crazy for weeks. They had to get those people out of there and take everything. They was throwing everything away. Like they was sleeping down there, man.
They did a funeral or something.
They had all kinds of stuff going on. Yeah, they was out there.
It was
They
like a
couldn't get
whole
the people out there.
ceremony of fans just out there. I was like, whoa.
People ask me, man, what team? I'm always hometown. That's all I know. So I'm
I
Cowboys.
noticed. Yeah, look
You
at
feel me? Vintage
Luka trade or
Mavericks.
not, you're still repping.
You don't represent me. And when it's vintage, it's dope anyway. I mean, I don't care what team you pick. You got some vintage on there, 90s, any team.
Vintage clothing is such a big thing now. You see even like stylish rappers like Lil Yachty like only stepping out in vintage for like weeks on end. How is your process when it comes to vintage clothing?
Man, I've been doing this for a minute, man. We've been spreading it, me and some of my OGs, and it's been spreading like wildflower, man. Like my style, maybe like a 90s basketball coach, something like that, comfortable gym shoes, jackets, with simple but dope, something that I grew up on, that I grew up seeing, hang with Mr. Cooper. You see a nice track
Classic
suit,
show.
sneakers, simple.
Yes.
But dope, and we just in that world.
Yeah.
So when it come to clothing, I've been hosting swap meets for years. We got the biggest swap in the country here,
Okay.
SwapCon. So we've been doing that for years, growing that 400 vendors. So you can imagine how much vintage is in the building. So
What are some of like the best pieces that come out of those swap meets? Like what have you got from there that like stick out?
man, my style, I'm just more jackets and hats.
Is it like
but-
starter jack?
Yeah,
okay.
logo. This a pro player, something like that. Logo athletic, starter.
Apex maybe.
All that,
Yeah.
it just all go together. Like it's a simple formula because it's like all that stuff come out at the same time, right? Those shoes came out in the 90s, these pants, this jacket, this hat, it just flows. So I enjoy not being in the rat race of sneakers and hype clothing and trends. Like I just stay where I'm at, and it's cheap, it's cool, it's different. How many cats you gonna see, in this if we go somewhere, so.
Absolutely. And to that point, I feel like you've brought some vintage sneakers. You brought some
Yeah,
goodies
man,
that you're
my
that you're
homie
gonna share with the group.
Asked me to bring some
Yes.
goodies, Y'all wanna see?
Yeah, I want to see. Let's put an ISO on you and let's see what's in that bag. I don't even.
brought a couple sneakers. You know, they said bring something.
Talk us through. Yes.
We'll start with this one right here.
Yes.
Zoom Flight 5, Jason Kidd, signature shoe. You know what I'm saying? A shoe that we all want to see. That's a OG.
Yes.
Never retro that colorway anyway.
This is like a history book.
Yeah,
Yes.
To me.
No,
And look, you see the kid on it.
Yeah, got Kid
that's
on it, got a
crazy.
Kid on the tongue, you know, his logo. Just a classic shoe that highly coveted in the OG community. You know, everybody want a pair of them, super rare. They harder to find now, but that's a shoe we would all love to see come back out.
Yeah.
Man. I don't think we ever get a retro. They like stuff like that. Only a small group of people want. So
You would love to see this retro. You don't want to like gatekeep it.
I like to see that retro. That's
Okay.
I think that'll be a good one for the community. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because that's a hard shoe to come by. You find that shoe now, you talking about $700-800.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this is
So do you still wear them?
yeah. I actually got these restored, so these are ready to rock, man. Most of the
What's
shoes
the
I get,
process to restore them? How long?
I got a homie in my city, so you talking a week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I have it back. But shout out Jason Kidd.
Okay.
Probably my favorite football sneaker.
Yeah.
Nike Air Mission, aka Junior Seau. Rest in peace, Junior Seau. Football shoe right there from the 90s. All the OGs love that. Who don't love a mission? Everybody
Yes.
talk about Dion's and stuff like that, but they forget about stuff like the missions, man. Like you see the age on it. That's a 2015, if I'm not mistaken. Came in some dope colorways. Just a dope, another classic. This is the type of stuff we be on, man. We just
And to your point, you know, Bo Jackson's come up,
Yeah.
Dion's come up, even like the Marshall Falk shoes, but like,
the Barrage.
yeah.
But they forget about those missions, man.
This is
and the
a
colorways
little-
was
yes,
crazy on it. That's a good
obscure
one.
Junior Seau.
It's
Yeah.
a good one, man.
But what do you mean by football shoes? They used to play football.
Yeah.
Yeah, Junior Seau.
Yeah, like this, he would wear it on the turf.
Yeah, wear it on the turf. Yeah.
Oh, so those turf shoes.
Yeah.
Oh, I was about to
You
say.
know, back in the gap,
don't slip.
you put up to the
Slip.
basketball
Yeah.
court. We was hooping in these. So I remember my cousin got these, came to the basketball court, dropped 20, strap undone, everything. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
back
like
in the
him
gap,
dunking in
we
the
did
Jordan
everything in
threes.
any
These
shoe.
are heavy.
Yeah.
It don't matter what kind of shoe it was. We
he
did it.
fine.
Yeah, we did it
Yeah.
all in them. So my favorite football shoe, Nike Air Mission, right here.
Awesome.
That's a good one. Keep going.
Keep going.
He said, keep going.
Keep going.
Nike Air Corner Board.
Yes, that was what you were talking about.
It's a classic trainer, probably the most obscure trainer right here. Lightweight, just another gem that no laces, We just got the couple straps. That's not an OG, that's a retro, but Nike Air Carnivore.
Let me ask you. You said your son's 14, right?
Yeah.
How does he react to these? Does he get it? Like, do you try to be like, listen, this is back
Right.
in my day? Like,
He gets
these
it
are-
more. You know, with kids now, it's like they got to see their friends like it and think it's cool.
Okay.
Because when his kids now, when his friends run up to my truck when I pull up to get him from school, oh, Uncle Skoola, oh man,
Yeah.
can you be my uncle? Oh, here he go. Yeah, that's my daddy, man. You know, that's my shoes. I like. Oh, now you like everything. So he getting it though, because
Okay.
I've been buying him retros his whole life. So he definitely getting it now. He getting to the age where he want to keep his shoes clean.
Yeah.
This is just one I want to bring because a lot of homies love this shoe and you don't see it often. It look kind of crazy, but
Yep.
if you can pull these out, man, you
I don't know if I can pull them off.
No?
Yeah, I don't-
Barkley,
Barkley, yes.
Godzilla.
oh, yeah, them hard.
Yeah.
I think Barkley got the best sneaker line of all time.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
I just want to say that real
Hold
quick.
on.
I had to
Defend that
bring.
though. Defend better than
Barkley number 1, Dion number 2, Agassi number 3. That's my list of
Penny.
my order. Penny them come after that for sure. You talking 4s, 5? Because I mean, I go off of how many hitters.
Jordan 1.
Jordan.
Wait, hold
probably
on. You're not putting Jordan 1?
Absolutely not.
Hold on.
Barkley
hold on.
number 1. I just said.
Wait. Okay. Where's Jordan though?
I put Jordan at like maybe like for me honestly like if I'm aware what shoe I'm aware probably like 6.
Why Barkley number 1?
His line probably got like maybe 9 shoes in
Okay.
it, and they always hit. That's called the Godzilla. You see, got the Godzilla look, got the Godzilla
Yeah.
teeth on it. You know, it was just
Oh,
a
yeah, this. I
nice
like,
little.
I like these.
We supposed to be getting a retro them. I think they counts them. But Barkley, I feel like Barkley got all hitters. Not a lot of signature players from the 90s where I feel like had a lot of bangers. You think about Scottie Pippen line. They started off heavy with the 1, kind of got lighter on a 2, and then it kind of just got thin. I think that happened with Payton. I think that happened with Kidd. I think that happened with Penny. But Barkley, I think Barkley had hits to the end.
So just your top 5. Barkley.
Dion, that's another one, all hits.
Okay.
Only about 5 or 6 shoes, all a hit. Agassi, most underrated sneaker line of all time.
Even though how many did he have?
Agassi?
Yeah.
Man, how many Agassi had? I lose count with Agassi,
3 or
honestly.
4?
He had a grip of them, though. Because the alarms, I just got a pair of alarms too. Shout out, those are crazy. But Agassi, most underrated sneaker line for sure.
So that at number 3. What about 4?
Number 3. After that, that's when I can like Penny, Griffey, Jordan.
Did Jordan ever put up 80 against the Mavs or something? What?
Man,
Hold on.
I like Jordans, but I'm not a Jordan fan, man. I'm
Okay.
not a Jordan hater either. A lot of people think I hate J's
What
because
about
J's
the
not
OGs
number
in
one.
your crew? Would they agree with you, or they put Jordan?
Some of them say Barkley. I heard some cats agree with me
Okay.
with Barkley. You know, honestly, I think Jordans are very overrated. I don't know how many people out there feel like that. I never grew up. My mom didn't buy me Jordan, so it ain't like I always had J's. She always bought me different sneakers, Reeboks,
That's
British
cool, though.
Nikes,
Yeah.
Ewings. I had some of everything, so it, stretched me out to where I didn't want J's. And by the time I get to middle school, high school, everybody skipping school to go get the Jordans and hitting trains. Everybody coming back with the same Jordans on. I was like, I don't want to look like that. And I still live in that today. Everybody's favorite Jordan is a Cement 3. Everybody's favorite shoe is a Bread 11. Oh, you can't be a sneakerhead if you don't have Jordan, ... We don't live like that over here, as you can see. Jordans are not even on my radar.
So you don't
None
you
of
don't,
them.
You don't have any Jordans?
I got 4 pair of Jordans in my collection.
Which
though.
ones?
My favorite Jordan of all time, Olive 9s. I got a 2012
Oh, yes, I
Olive
love
9.
that.
I got the Steel 10s.
Okay.
I got the Bordeaux 7s. And I got the Aqua 8s. Those are my
Strong
4 Jordans I
lineup.
got.
Can't agree that he's number 6, but I do agree. Olive
5,
9.
6. So, look, he could go in there somewhere.
He
After
already
those 3.
moved up, he already moved up a spot, which is good.
After
but
those 3, though, he coming after those 3 for sure.
Olive 9s, I'm with you. If I could reach, I would definitely give you a pound.
Yeah.
Olive 9s, I
Nah,
love.
man.
I remember wearing Olive 9s with like a brown Lacoste with a green
Yeah,
alligator.
man.
That's what I was doing. How many? What else?
All right. The Timmys.
Oh, yeah,
All right,
them
everybody
hard.
want to see these. I had to bring these because
Tim
we
Duncan,
all
yes.
want to retro these, but it's just not gonna happen. I say this is like a regional shoe. A lot of cats in the DMV, NY like that. I think this shoe will do crazy numbers, but in the South, they look at this like a space boot, and they don't care about this. I wear this shoe out, they look at me crazy. That's Tim Duncan. We call them Tim Duncans.
Yeah.
These
Total
hard.
foam
Yes.
posit next. Heavy shoe, you know what I'm saying? But it was for
I
big
thought
men.
You pulled out foam posits?
Foam
Yeah,
posits.
that was
Yeah,
like a
that's what-
phone for the big man. you know?
Yeah.
I like these right
Yeah,
here.
that we begging for it. That's 2011. That's another gem I wanted to bring.
Yeah.
because the homies been dying to see some Total Foam Posit
I
man.
like those right there. I like
cool.
those.
Sam, are you a big foam posit guy?
No,
not these.
I wear a 14, so
Okay.
they look like sailboats.
Right,
Okay.
right.
Yeah. Is it tough to get 14s or not so much? You can find 14s.
It depends on like when and where I get them from. Like most time, I just search them till I find them.
Okay.
Or sometimes I have like teammates or somebody that has them that I know, and I'll either like try to buy them off them or they give them to me. Like some of the shoes I got were gifts.
Okay.
Cause like we do like since college the little Christmas thing.
Mm-hmm.
I ask for shoes. That's what I want, shoes, and then they'll send me. Big Hank, he bought me some new Space Jams. He bought me some Off-White 4s.
ones.
And he bought me some Travis Scott's, the white and blue ones.
Okay.
See, I'm bad with the names. Like
That's okay.
I can't.
Right.
Yeah, I
There's a
can-
lot to keep.
like the
listen,
colors.
I just
There's a lot to keep
I
track
know
of.
the
I don't know the
colors.
name, bro. It's a lot of names though. The Jordan names get
Yeah.
confusing, man.
Who'd you say bought them for you though?
Big Hank Jenkins.
Okay.
Man, Christmas with the Cowboys. Woo.
Man.
Wait, can you describe
Man.
what Christmas with the Cowboys is for people who don't know?
You don't know. Like last year,
Is it like Secret Santa?
for our position, we do our position, and then like some people get stuff for the whole team.
Okay.
Like Dak, he got us these scooters, some fire scooters.
Not
But
the bird scooters you see in LA.
No, like it's
Okay.
like a scooter you can sit and ride on and go up to like 40 miles per hour.
Damn, just everyone pulling up to the facility? in the
No,
scooters?
we out to practice.
Okay.
We literally got out of practice, and they told us everybody pull up to the indoor. They were just lined up.
Okay.
So then you seen like grown men on scooters honking home, beep 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 beep.
Damn.
Like it was crazy. And Christmas is right around the corner.
Okay.
I'm so happy.
Maybe it'll be-
I'm so happy.
I'm so
I
happy.
can't wait.
And
what
then,
y'all got for
you know,
me?
you got the OGs in the locker room. So I'm a rookie, so I'm like, I don't know what to get. So I'm getting like, you know, a wallet or something.
Yeah.
And people pull up with these big Goyard bags,
Damn.
Louis Vuitton bags. I'm like,
like that.
this person finna be mad at me. 'Cause I spent like 900.
Yeah. Wow, that's cool though. I didn't realize that.
Like the locker room is a brotherhood, you
Yeah.
know, especially around them times, like, you know, Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Yep.
Like I feel like that's when a team really come together. And I mean, it's gifts, but it's like you don't have to, you know what I mean?
Totally.
So,
But we're putting Dak as the best gift giver.
oh no, he showed out last year.
Okay.
That little scooter thing, because people offered to buy it. Because it got the number on it. Like you sit down, it's a battery that go in front of you. It got like this little screen. You can like Bluetooth your phone. Like it's crazy. It's a crazy scooter.
Well, listen, this is going to run right before the holiday. If you want to tell Dak in that camera, maybe Rolex is this year, right?
Ooh, man.
You know?
Rolex? Listen. Give me a Rolex.
You know? Or another Go Yard would suffice.
No, see, the Go Yard, Dante Fowler bought me that. It's like a navy blue Go Yard book bag. That was my first Go Yard. But once he bought it, then I was like, yeah, I need another one.
Right.
One thing I wanted to ask, whenever I like interview defensive players in the league, who is the most gratifying quarterback to sack?
Man, I wanted Tom Brady so bad.
Damn,
Ooh.
didn't happen?
Nah.
Okay.
That was my first year. We played Tampa Bay at home, I think first game. And coach put me in my first play. It was on goal line. And then we had like this shift where like the defensive end go to a 3 technique. Man, these two big dudes, they drove me like so far back.
They were protecting Tom Brady, right?
Like, coach.
They were protecting the money.
Like, it was a run play because we thought it was pass, but
Okay.
like, they check and stuff. So now I got a double team, and I never got a double team in practice or nothing. So I'm like, coach, what I'm supposed to do?
Yeah,
yeah. But yeah, that was I only played about 4 or 5 snaps that game, and then I did get Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
But I got a couple more on my bucket list.
Okay. Who give us one more?
Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
Mahomes.
I hope you get them, dog.
Which one?
Both of them.
Both of them.
Both of them.
hope you
Last year we
hands on
played
both
them.
of them.
I didn't play because I was injured. This year we get to play the Chiefs, so I'm excited about that.
Skoola, any more in there? If you had to give one more, what's one more you would leave us with?
Nike Air Son of Glove. I've been preaching about takedowns for a while now. Takedown of the glove. If y'all see it look like the glove, this is just the takedown. Y'all know about takedowns. Back in the Gap, Nike would make the glove and then they would make a cheaper version
Okay.
that looked like the glove. They did that with a lot of shoes, man. This is probably one of the best takedowns out there. Came with the leather instead of the check. It got the word Nike in there. These are hard, man. All leather. Those are crazy, man. So takedowns is something we own too. That's super rare. Takedowns back in the Gap, you got caught with the cheaper version. You probably got laughed at, talked about. Now,
It's cooler.
rare shoes out there.
Yeah.
You find takedowns, you finding dinosaur bones, man. So
Not gonna lie, I haven't seen many of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we archaeologists, man. We digging.
Yeah.
You feel me? And we coming up with stuff like that. Or something like Diamond Fury.
Come on now.
Right? Unofficial Ken Griffey before he got his shoe. Another banger. You
Yes.
know, the OGs know what's going on. Y'all already know what's happening with this. Baseball.
Yep.
Ken Griffey.
like
So,
Fire.
crazy colorway. I got
Right.
one more.
I like about
And
2
my
inches.
favorite shoe.
Oh,
The Sensations, man.
yes.
Shout out Chris Webber, man. This don't have the C-Web logo. This is a retro. Original C-Webs had his logo on it, but Sensations, man, black and royal. This is the type of stuff, man. We just we've been collecting this for a while now, and I'm loving seeing it starting to get its shine. And a lot of cats wanting to see more retros, but that's another one, man. Chris Webber.
I thought maybe you were gonna bring the blue Air Bacons you have.
Oh man,
Those are crazy.
Those are crazy.
You gotta send a
oh,
photo.
that's like 2008 too. Those
What?
are crazy, man.
That was
Yeah.
crazy.
That
those.
colorway hard, yeah. You don't see those. a
I
lot,
have
man.
the red orange ones, but the blue
Yeah.
ones, I was like,
Those blue
damn.
ones are hard, man. I
Yeah.
should have brought them joints. It's cool to be in this space of everybody can get what they want. We
sure.
over here digging for this. Cats can get the hype. You can get the whatever now. So it's beautiful, man. All right, you asked us about kicks. How many kicks you got in your collection?
I would probably say 800 to 1,000.
Yeah, that's talking about my
What
200.
size you
Come
wear?
on, man.
I wear 11 and a half.
I was about to say, I'm gonna come shopping.
It just like it's gotten out of hand a little bit.
What's your favorite shoe out of those shoes?
My favorite shoe of all time, which you're gonna you kind of mentioned is the Bread Jordan 4. It was always the Black Cement 3, which to your point you said is like a universally loved and kind of a predictable answer. But I will say I do think the Bread Jordan 4 becoming my favorite shoe over the Black Cement 3 is a little bit out of the ordinary. But yeah, Bread Jordan 4, I think for decades it was the Black Cement 3, and I think 4 is like, you said that you love 4s. I love 4s now.
Yeah.
So
You can wear them with anything.
Yeah.
You can wear them with a suit for real if you got the right colorway.
yeah, I just love kind of like that half bulky mid, and I'm now into Air Max 95s heavy. So kind of like yesteryear models that
Yeah.
are continuing to like have the staying power.
Man,
So
I don't like the 95s. I ain't with the 95s.
why not?
I don't know, man. I like Air Max. I just like the Air Max that don't get no shine, though. Like
Well, you don't
Skyline
like
2s.
you like all shoes that don't get no shine,
Yeah,
which I
man, 'cause
respect.
Those be the better ones, in my
Yes.
opinion. You find
Which
some
ones?
Tune Max,
Yeah.
or like some Skyline 2s.
You like to dig
96
through the
Mac
crates,
2s.
though.
Yeah, man.
I
Like,
get
it's
it.
so many clean Air Max out there, man.
I hear you. I'm not that good at wearing high tops for whatever reason. You put it on, and sometimes you feel that's why like I kind of play in that mid 95 Jordan 4 type of thing.
Those
So
was nice too, man.
thanks, man.
You feel me? Shout out Vince Carter. We was going crazy with
With the
that.
shocks?
Man, come on, man.
Another polarizing shoe. People
Yeah.
thought it was just a marketing tactic,
Those
and
were-
people were like, "No, we're wearing."
That commercial where you
Yes.
hear the Boeing and he jump over Gary
Come
Payton,
on.
bro.
And
Crazy.
a couple decades ago, when I was working at a Finish Line, we were moving heavy.
Yeah.
It was a neon green and blue box, and we were moving like the shocks crazy. And we had displays, and they had big shocks displays right at
Yeah.
stores like this. So
It was
they
a
were
hit.
moving a lot.
No, it was a hit. Vince had to wear in the chokehold, man.
Exactly. Well, once again, thank you guys so much for taking the time. Really appreciate
come
the
on, man.
insight and the
Appreciate it.
different perspectives.
I appreciate y'all for having me, man. This was a blast, man.
I appreciate you.
Y'all for sure.
I
Shout out
learned
to
a
JD
lot.
Sports,
I
man.
like you just
Come
really
on,
gave
man.
me a whole
Come on.
lesson
Love
about
that.
shoes.
That's what I do, man.
Wait, he has
Professor Skoola,
professor.
man.
Don't you have professor in the
Professor
title?
Skoola, that's the
Come
name,
on.
man. I teach about shoes.
I'm definitely finna go do some research.
Yes, right?
I'm definitely,
Yeah,
I need
man.
just at least 2 pair of OGs now.
Yes.
Yeah, man. They
I'm
out
gonna
there.
pull up to the game. They're gonna be like, "What are those?" I'm like,
Exactly.
"You don't know about this.
Exactly.
Like, you don't know about
Nah,
this."
for real. You let
Exactly.
them know, man.
And Sam, appreciate you taking the time and taking it easy on Jackson Dart. We can
Feel
agree.
me?
We can agree on that.
Nah,
Don't
we
do it.
can't
No,
agree.
we ain't doing that. We coming for it.
All right, everyone. This has been the Dallas edition of the JD Sports Podcast. We hope everyone enjoyed the knowledge, and we hope to see you soon. Thanks for watching.